Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel English and Beyond. I'm CJ Roy and today we are going to continue with learning reported speech, but this time we are going to learn how to change questions from direct to indirect speech to reported speech. So without wasting any time, let's get started with today's class, how to change interrogative sentences that is questions to reported speech. Well, interrogative sentences means questions. These sentences are changed into statements in reported speech and no question mark is used. I already told the first video of reported speech that all sentences, whether they are imperative, questions, exclamatory, or statements, everything will be changed into a statement in the indirect speech. So here, there are question marks in the question. That question mark is dropped and the question format is changed to a statement format, a declarative, assertive sentence format. That's the first one. Second thing that we need to remember when we change questions into reported speech is the verb used, the reporting verb said, we need to change that into an appropriate word like asked, inquired, wanted to know, questioned, depending on the context, depending on the sense, the intended meaning of the speaker. These two things. All right. Next, word order. If you don't understand this now, don't worry, this word order. But when I explain, you will understand with examples. Okay. So change question format to statement format, we already know. So in a question, we use always auxiliary verb. For example, do, does, did, okay, is, am, are, was, were, will, okay, shall, can, may. All these auxiliary verbs we use in question, they are all removed, okay, in the sense. How it is, we'll explain. Subject comes before the verb in indirect speech. For example, where do you live? Where do you live? So do comes, do is dropped out here. So for how will you change this one? Where do you live? We change into he asked me where I lived. I lived is a statement. Okay, don't worry if you have not understood this part. Let's go to the next one and there I will explain. Please understand that we have got two types of questions. First is the what type questions, other one is a yes no type questions. And both are done differently. Different rules govern the change from direct to indirect speech. It depends on the type of question. Some questions are what type questions, other types are yes no type question. Now, what is a what type question? What type questions have got this word, what, where, why, when, even how, etc. Any word, any question word that begins with a W, H, including how, doesn't start with W, but still how. Okay, all these words are question words. So, like for example, what are you looking at? Where are you going? When are you coming? How do you do this one? Which one do you want? So all this begins with a question word, which is a what type word. That is one. So the what type word is retained, kept in the reported speech without changing. For example, why are you crying? She asked me why I was crying. Okay. Did you understand this one? I need to explain a little more here. Okay. Why are you crying? She asked me, or he asked me, or they asked me. Doesn't matter. Somebody asked me. Okay. So, why are you crying? We have taken it as a past tense. So, she asked me. Okay. Then you need to use that question word. So, here, why? So, we use this why here as it is. Okay. And then he asked me. So why are you means is equal to I. So she asked me why I was crying. Now I was crying is a statement. Just because you see the why, the word why here, please don't think that this is a question. Now, remember one more thing. In the questions, whether it is what type question or yes, no type question, please remember we never use the conjunction that. Instead of that, which we used in the statements, we use the same what type word as the conjunction. It also functions as the question word which demands or requires some information. It has two functions here. One, the question word, what type word, acts like a conjunction instead of that, and then it also works like a question meaning it gives. Okay. But after why or after what or after that what type word, you should write a statement. Most of you, my students I have seen in my life for over the past so many years, the mistake the students make is they say, she asked me, why was I crying? Now, if you put why and then put this was here and I here, then it becomes a question. I taught you when I taught tenses how to frame a sentence, a statement, and how to frame questions. The first auxiliary verb we had to put first, then subject, then remaining. That is how questions are formed. So, but remember, in the reported speech, we cannot ask questions. The question has been asked by the speaker already, and our job is to report that question and not to ask that question again. The reporter is not asking questions. The reporter is only saying that so and so asked such and such question. Is it clear? I hope it is. It's very important. This is an area where students make mistake. So once again, let me tell, she said, okay, see, she said to me, agreed. So she asked me, because this is a question. Because this is a question, we used normally, commonly, we use this word asked. She asked me why I was crying. Are you crying is present continuous. Its corresponding past tense is past continuous. So why I was crying, not why was I crying. Why was I crying is a question. Question is not allowed. You only report the question. I hope I am clear. This is very important. If you have not understood, once again, watch this video, go back and see. And if you still find difficulty, please let me know in the comment section. Next is B, that is yes, no type questions. Okay. Use if or whether, important here. Use if or whether to connect the sentence. Once again, in the what type question, which is the linking word, the conjunction, that is the what type word in the question. Okay. Next one, yes, no type question. For example, do you like coffee? Answer is always yes or else no. If I ask you, why are you crying? You cannot say yes or no. Why are you crying? Why is asking for an information, asking for a real answer, the reason for your crying. But do you like coffee? Yes, I like coffee. Or else, no, I don't like coffee. I prefer tea, right? So, in this yes no type question, where we do not have a question word, what you should do for the conjunction, don't use that. That is strictly not allowed in a question. In the what type word, the conjunction becomes the what type word. But in the yes no type word, the conjunction is either if or whether. Any one word. You can use whatever you feel comfortable with, either if or whether. But once again, the mistake my students have been making, the spelling of weather, they come out with WEATHER, that is a different weather. Sometimes they say WHEATHER, I don't know what that is. The spelling is please not WHETHER. There is no A. Okay. So do you like coffee? He asked me if I liked coffee, or else he asked me whether I liked coffee. Why I liked? Because do you like coffee is a simple present tense question format, which I changed to simple tense changes because it's already asked. The reporting verb is already past, so it is already asked. Okay, so we need to change the tense into its corresponding. So do you like coffee is simple present, which changes into simple past. So he asked me if I liked coffee, or else he asked me whether I liked coffee. Is it clear? I suppose so. Let's continue here. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. He said to me, "Are you okay today?" He asked me if I was okay that day. Today becomes that day. And I put a full stop there because it is not a question. Right. Present continuous. He said, "Is my master writing letters?" He asked me, or he asked us, or he asked if my master was writing letters. Full stop. See, is my master writing letter? Question. Present continuous. Changes into my master was writing statement. Past continuous. Present perfect. He said, "Has he done his homework?" She asked if he had done his homework. Has he done his homework? Present perfect. It changes into past perfect statement. Present perfect continuous. He said, "Have you been waiting for her?" He asked me, or he asked if he had been waiting for her, or I had been waiting. He only said. So he or I, whoever he said, just use it. If it is not specified, you can use whatever you like or whoever you want to use. So this is it. I hope it is clear. Remember, once again I am saying, repeating this one. In the reported speech, no questions. All questions we have to convert to statement. But before that, you should also understand the question is asked in which tense, in the direct speech. So according to, if the reporting verb is in the past tense, the direct speech, the tense of the direct speech will change into its corresponding past tense. So you need to do two things here. One is change into corresponding past tense if the reporting verb is in the past tense, and also change the question into a statement form. Let's do some exercise here. He asked, "Do you play football?" These are all yes, no type questions here. Okay. He asked me, if you say, he asked me, which is the conjunction? This is yes, no type question. This is yes, no type. Do you? All are yes, no. Are you? Starting with no question word here. So these are all yes, no type question. So do you play football? It's a simple present tense, which has to be changed to simple past tense. But do you play football? It's a question. Simple past statement we need to change. So how it will come? Easy. He asked if he asked me. Okay. Me is not given, but the object is not given after asked. So anybody could be. So he asked if I played football. Do you play? Simple present. Corresponding past tense, simple past. Okay, next one he asked, "Are you feeling well?" Easy. He asked if I was feeling well. Are you feeling well? Present continuous changes into past continuous. Next they asked, "Have you ever been to Kerala?" They asked me whether or if. Have you ever been? Okay. Which tense is that? It is present perfect. Now we change into past perfect. They asked if I had ever been to Kerala. Did you complete your work? Did you complete is simple past tense. Simple past changes into past perfect. So how it will be? I asked if you had completed. Okay. If you had, or if he had, if they had completed your or his or her or their work. Next he asked, "Can you help me?" Easy. He asked if I could help. He asked me if I could help him, or she means she asked, help her. That you understand the person changing. I hope that you got the idea of how changing. There are two types of questions, what type and yes, no type questions. In the conjunction, that will never be used. Okay, instead, if it is a what type question, that what type word becomes the conjunction. Yes, no type question, if or whether becomes the conjunction. And the question format, you have to change into statement format. That's it. Okay, then that's all for today in this video. How to change questions, two different types of questions into reported speech we learned. I'm sure this has been an enjoyable lesson for you. Are you enjoying? I suppose so. And if you have enjoyed this one, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel English and Beyond. And please do tap the bell icon so that you will not miss our next class. Until we meet again in the next video, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep growing with English and Beyond. Thank you for watching. Take care.